Joining me now live for more on this is Senator Jacqui Lambie. Senator, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Are we being ripped off by Coles and Woolies?
We've been ripped off for years from Coles and Woolies. Let's be honest, they're like a bloody cartel, and I think everybody knows that. But I think what I find really shameful to the point this morning is that we've got to run some sort of another inquiry to tell us the same thing when we know very well that if we bulked up the ACCC and give it more powers, we could actually fix this. This is the joke that is running this morning. So as much as I applaud the Greens for bringing up another inquiry about Coles and Woolies and supermarkets and how cartels work and showing that all out in the open and doing that all over their social media, I simply say to the government, what is stopping you from putting more people into the ACCC to get the job done and giving them the power that they need to make sure that they can do their job? This is what this is. What is stopping the government? Honestly, where is the Prime Minister? Where is he? I mean, the cost of living is absolutely absurd out there, not to mention the farmers, what they're getting paid for their product and the amount it goes up between that and by the time it gets on those supermarket shelves. You've got to be serious. So the consumer's not winning here and the farmer's certainly not winning either. And that's where we're at.
Yeah, well, we spoke to the ACCC earlier on the program and they said they can't just go in and check the prices because they need a special referral from the minister in charge, and that clearly hasn't happened at the moment.
Right. So, no, but why hasn't it happened? Where is Albanese? Where is the Prime Minister? And why hasn't this happened? You've had 18 months. My God, those people they've become comatose since the voice went down. Seriously. They could fix this and they could fix this today. They could have done this by Christmas, but apparently the cost of living when it comes to the government or the Labor Party is not important. That is how I see it. So now we've got to waste more months out there getting the answers, hearing what we already know. I mean, this is just stupidity on all fronts. So give the ACCC more people, bring in the powers that it needs and let it do its goddamn job. That's what needs to be done.
We're heading towards Christmas, of course, Jacqui Lambie, and the cost of hams and other staples are going up. Do you think there should be a price freeze so everyone can afford it?
Yeah, but once again, how are they going to do that? There's no laws in place. And once again, and the same thing, it's not just about the cost of living. Our farmers are being done over as well. So you're going to watch those smaller farms out there, they're going to start going under because this is what it's like. They've been a cartel for years. Once again, I say that because that's exactly what their behaviour is like. And nobody is doing anything about it. We've had two major parties in over the last 10 years, had the Liberals that did nothing about it either. They're just as bad. And once again, we're wasting time going to another committee. I don't get this. This is just ridiculous.
All right, let's move on. Of course, it's the final week of Parliament and no doubt the detainee drama will dominate. The government, of course, is scrambling now to pass new laws to lock many of those detainees back behind bars. Are you satisfied with the new laws on the table?
You know, we are still going through those new laws, but certainly something needs to be done this week. I would ask that the two grown-up leaders out there actually get to the table and get this sorted, because both of them, if they don't get this sorted, will be held responsible if anything happens to the safety of Australians over the Christmas period. Seriously, I mean, my God, stop putting your political parties first. Get to the table and get this sorted out, please. Please start putting this nation first and the safety of its people, because that is where we're at. And if that means that Labor has to go a little bit more hardcore on this, then go do it. But first and foremost, it is coming up to Christmas, and you are arguing about the safety of Australians in this country. I mean, seriously, it's a bloody embarrassment. I'm going to call it out for what it is. So if you could just be grown-ups, go to the table and get this sorted so we can get these laws through by the end of the week. I'm sure that would give people some comfort coming up to Christmas in reference to their safety.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of time to do it, so we'll be watching that one very closely. Jacqui Lambie, thank you very much for joining us this morning.